Good evening, friends. I'm Dr. Aajay Shah, and tonight, actually, I'm very, very excited to bring you a new program to our Facebook page. And this program actually is going to be a weekly series. And this program, I can assure you, is going to be so much beneficial to your well-being, to your stress management, to overall your healthy lifestyle. And that program is Yoga and Meditation with Saba Haider. Saba actually has graciously agreed to give her precious time on a weekly basis for 20 minutes. And I can assure you, seeing her live on many sessions, she will definitely be a great benefits to you. So we will be doing this thing weekly. Hopefully we'll fix a time every week. But tonight we are starting as if it's a Saturday, but hopefully we'll fix one day a week where you'll be able to routinely come practice with Saba. This will be at no cost to you, obviously, and then you can practice yourself. Or if you like the program, you can always join with Saba's program, which we'll talk about it as we go. So let's welcome Saba.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shah. What an honor to be here and to be able to practice with you and your viewers. Thank you for this opportunity and inviting me. I think we had an enlightening discussion with you just a few days ago about yoga and meditation. And now we are putting our money where our mouth is, and just, what we talked about and what we emphasized about, now we are actually demonstrating and actually practicing, showing up on our mats. One of the greatest teachers said it's 1% theory and 99% practice. So we talked about the theory, now let's work on the 99% practice part of this session. So we will today work on Surya Namaskars, the sun salutations. Sometimes sun salutations can seem quite intimidating to a lot of people. So my goal today with you all is to be able to break down the sun salutations into easy portions, easy parts. So you become comfortable with the postures and you become comfortable with the breath pattern that goes with the postures. So when you're ready, we'll start in a standing posture at the top of the mat. So come here at the top of the mat. If you're wearing socks, I invite you to take off socks. Set up your mat so you feel the earth under your feet and you feel you're able to spread your toes out wide, ground down through all four corners of your feet, staying on the top of the mat. Roll the shoulders back, puff the chest up. Inhale, lift the arms up all the way up towards the sky. If possible, bring the hands together. If bringing the hands together is a challenge in prayer, then you can always bend your elbows. You can even open your arms out wide. So really, whatever works for you here today. Take a deep breath in again. And as you breathe out, slightly open the chest up towards the sky. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Generous bend in the knees. Relax the head towards the mat. Hands are touching the mat next to your feet. Let the head become heavy. Imagine as if the neck is becoming long with the weight of your head. Stay here. Now look towards the front. Bending the knees generously, step with the right foot back and drop the right knee down to the mat. Right knee down to the mat. Left knee is under the left ankle. So draw a straight line from the ankle to the knee. We will take enough time to make sure we go through the alignment cues here. So again, look down at your ankle and make sure that it is under your left knee. Hands on either side of the left foot, right knee on the mat, right toes are curled under. And just gently press the hips forward here. As you press the hips forward, notice how the front of the right thigh is stretching and opening up. Breathe into that space. Let the hips open up. We are doing this in the evening. The lower back is heavy. The hips are heavy and tight because of sitting on the chair all day long. So just give your hips some time to open up here. Give your lower back to decompress here. When you're ready, lift the right knee up and send the left leg back to Falakasana, the plank. If lifting the knees off the mat is not a possibility today, you can drop your knees down and hold the half plank. So go ahead and choose what you want to do. Knees on the mat or knees off the mat. Keep the belly pulled in toward the spine and press the hips down a little bit. Now, all of us, let's drop the knees down. Push back with the hips a little bit, bending the elbows, drop the chest down to the mat so that the hips stay off the mat. Hands are under the shoulders, elbows are hugging the rib cage, chin is touching the mat. Ashtanga Namaskar, the 8-limbed salute. The body is touching the mat at 8 points. 2 feet, 2 knees, 2 hands, 1 chest and 1 chin. Straighten the legs on the mat. Top of the feet on the mat, walk the legs away from the body. Really feel the quads becoming long on the mat here. Grounding down through the pelvis, hands are under the shoulders. Shoulders are moving away from the ears. Arms are hugging the rib cage on either side. Press into your hands. Inhale, gently lift the head up into Bhujangasana, the cobra. Keep the lower jaw closer to the upper jaw so you feel the engagement of the muscles in your neck. Shoulders are relaxed and away from the ears, opening the chest, strengthening the back muscles, strengthening the neck muscles, and relieving any tension from the head and the neck. Exhale, release the forehead down to the mat. Curl your toes under. Inhale, lift halfway up onto your hands and onto your knees. Hands are towards the upper edge of the mat, feet towards the lower edge of your mat, and toes are curled under. As you breathe out, on your exhalation, lift the hips up towards the sky and plant your feet onto the mat. You're going in an inverted V shape here into Ardha Mukha Svanasana, the downward facing dog. Let's go through the alignment cues real quick of the down dog here. Spread the fingers out wide. Open the chest horizontally as you widen the shoulders away from each other. Gently pull the belly in toward the spine. Lift the hips up towards the sky. And if possible, ground down through the heels towards the mat. Breathe here, 3, 2, and 1. Gaze towards your hands. Bend your knees generously. Now bring the right foot between your hands. Keep going, keep going, keep going till the foot is between the hands. Drop the left knee down to the mat. Pause here in your Ashwasanchalanasana or the low lunge here for just a few breaths again. Gently pressing the hips forward. The right knee is under the on top of the right ankle. The left knee is further away. Left knee is on the mat. Deep breaths. Let the heaviness of the day, let the tightness of the day just melt away with your exhalations here. As you inhale, lift the left knee off the mat and bring it forward to meet the right foot. Exhale, fold forward all the way down towards your legs. You can bend your knees generously here. You can straighten your legs here. Wherever your body is, relax the head toward the legs. Upper body is super heavy, neck is long. Inhale, gently lift all the way up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands together if possible. Exhaling, slight back bend. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hands to the heart. That completes one round of Surya Namaskar. Let's do a few more. Inhale, lift the arms up, reach up. Exhale, go back. Inhale, neutral. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Bend the knees generously. Rest your hands on the mat. This time you step with the left foot back. Drop the left knee down into the lunge. The right knee is on top of the right ankle. So you're drawing a perpendicular line with your shin, with your right shin. Keep pressing into the hands. The body stays in an alert position with the hips pressing back. Your job is to press the hips forward so you feel that straight line drawn from the right knee all the way to the left knee. So you feel the engagement of the back of the right thigh and the front of the left thigh. 3, 2, And one, left knee up. Press into the hands, around the shoulders, tap into the strength of your upper body. Send the right leg back to Falakasana, the plank. As I said in the previous round, you can drop the knees down on the mat in your Falakasana, if that's where you are, or you can keep your knees off the mat, making it a little bit more strengthening, a little bit more challenging for yourself into a plank, a high plank. So lead with those heels towards the back wall. Keep that belly in toward the spine, pulled in toward the spine, gaze towards the upper edge of the mat. Deep breaths. Press the earth away with your hands. Drop the knees down. Let's all of us drop the knees down. Press the hips back ever so slightly. Bending the elbows, bring the chest down to the mat, and then the chin down towards the mat. Once again, coming back to Ashtanga Namaskar, the 8-limbed salute. Straighten the legs on the mat. Again, imagine as if you're walking your legs away from the pelvis. Feel the front of the legs press into the mat. Arms are hugging the rib cage, hands are under the shoulders. Pressing into the hands, inhale, lift up. We're going just a little bit deeper into the cobra here. Second time around, see maybe if the back wants to go just a little bit further. So as you can see, I'm pressing more into my hands to give a higher lift to my chest. Shoulders are away from the ears, pushing the shoulders actively away from the ears. Top of the feet pressing down into the mat. And finally, keeping the jaws together, head goes back. Chin to the chest, exhale, forehead to the mat. Curl your toes under. Inhale, lift halfway up onto your hands and knees. As you exhale, and please be mindful of the breath. As you breathe out, lift the hips up towards the sky, planting the feet on the mat. Imagining as if the chest is gently pulling towards the thighs. Fingers are spread out wide, the toes are wide, grounding down through all four corners of the feet. Just breathe. 3, 2. Gaze forward, bend your knees. And when you're ready, bring the left foot forward between your hands. Drop the right knee down to the mat with a lunge on the right side now. Once again, pause, press the hips forward. Left knee is under the left ankle, right knee is further back. So you can even use your hand if the foot is further back. See if you can gently pull the foot forward so that you feel the stretch in the back of your left thigh. Sway from side to side if that feels good for the hips, gently pressing the hips forward. Curl your right toes under, lift the right knee off the mat. And as you inhale, bring that right foot to meet the left. As you exhale, fold forward. Again, there is no rule that you have to keep your legs straight in the forward fold, especially if you have a sensitive lower back. Keep a soft bend in your knees and surrender through the upper body. Surrender through the head and the neck. Feel the ribcage become heavy, pulling down towards the mat. Arms are super heavy. The blood flows to the head, nourishing the brain, improving the focus, concentration, and memory, resetting the nervous system from fight or flight to rest and restore. Slowly and mindfully inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, slide back bend. Inhale, neutral spine. And exhale, hands to the heart, Samasthiti, grounding position, posture of equanimity. Just pause here, close your eyes. Take a moment or two here. And see if you can feel that micro movement of the chest as the heart is actively beating in your chest. As I gently press my thumbs on my sternum, I can feel that vibration of the heart in my chest. Connect with that movement. Connect with that sound, that vibration. Deep breaths. Adding a little bit of variations to the sun salutation now. Inhale, lift the arms up, reach up. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Inhale, halfway up. Hands on the shins, straight spine. Pushing the shoulders back and pulling the head forward towards the front of the room. Stay here, long spine. Imagine your morning cup of coffee sitting on your back. If the back is not straight, you don't get any coffee. So how do I do that? How do I make sure my spine is straight? Think of the sternum moving towards the front of the room. So instead of rounding the shoulders, widen the shoulders and pull the chest forward, pull the sternum forward, and that opens up, that removes the rounding of the shoulder that will make your cup of coffee fall down. So no, if you're rounding, no coffee for you tomorrow, or tea, or whatever is your choice of drink in the morning. Exhale, fold forward all the way down. Bend your knees generously. Step with the right leg back, step with the left leg back. Going into Falakasana, the high plank. Pause here. Let's make it a little bit more challenging. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees down. Hips go back ever so slightly. Bend the elbows, chest and chin down. Straighten the legs on the mat. Pressing into the hands. Lift the chest up. And as you exhale, drop the forehead down. Doing the dynamic version of Bhujangasana. Press into your hands, inhale up. Exhale down. Do this at your own pace. Find your own speed. Find your own breath. When you lift up, you breathe in. When you release, you exhale. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And as you're doing this, as you're connecting with the movement, I invite you to shift your focus to your back, to the muscles in your back that are doing the work to keep you lifted up and to, with control, drop you down to the mat. Notice where the action is happening. Is it the lower back? Is it the middle back? Is it the upper back? And exhale. Now, turn the head towards the left side. Your face is exactly on top of your left hand. Pressing into the hands, lift the head up sideways as if you are looking over your left shoulder and you're trying to see that right heel behind your back. And feel that extension of the neck and the shoulders. All that tightness in the body, the upper body. If you are the type of person who holds tension in the neck and the shoulders, this will feel wonderful. Stay on your hands. Look over the left shoulder, trying to see the right heel. And as you exhale, forehead down to the mat. Take one resting breath. Exhale it all out. Turn the face towards the right hand. Your face is exactly on top of your right hand. Press into the hands. Inhale, lift the chest up. Use the strength of your arms to propel the chest off the mat. Look over the right shoulder. Try to see your left heel over the shoulder, engaging the right side of your upper body, the neck, the shoulder, and the chest. As you exhale, release the forehead down to the mat again. Curl your toes under. Press all the way up into the down dog. As you pause in the down dog, bend the left knee generously, trying to press the right heel into the mat. Then switch sides, left heel into the mat and bending the right knee generously. Switch sides. Sometimes in the Western world, we call this walking the dog. So go ahead and do that. Walk your dog, bend your knees once or twice. Really grounding down through the knees, through the heels. Strong arms, spreading the fingers out wide. Look towards the front, bend your knees. You can start to walk towards the top of the mat. You can even jump to the top of the mat between your hands. Totally up to you. Exhale, fold forward all the way down again. The upper body is completely relaxed, the head and the neck, the arms, the shoulders, pulling all the way down towards the mat. Inhale halfway up, Urdhva Hastasana. Hands are on the shin, chest is pulling towards the front of the room. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift all the way up, reach up. Exhale, slight back bend. Inhale, neutral spine. Exhale, hands to the heart. Once again, let's pause here. Continue to press the thumb. Now, on top of the sternum, find the top of the sternum right under your collarbones and press the tip of your thumbs onto your sternum, activating this minor chakra here that allows for the awareness to turn inward. So we tune ourselves to the voices, sounds, and signals that are coming from within. These gentle nudges, these signs that the body gives us at all times. May we have the wisdom to listen to those sounds, to hear those sounds, and act accordingly. Take care of this beautiful, strong body. Nourish the body. Keep the mind sharp, active, alert, awake, yet calm. Ending the practice with 3 full breaths together. Inhale, lift the arms all the way up, reach up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart. One more full breath here. Exhale, hands to the heart. I bow down to the goodness in you, the universe that dwells in you. Namaste.
This was such a wonderful thing, Saba. This was so good. I cannot believe that we can do so remotely and can do so well. I can understand everything you said. I can see you. I can follow you. And this was like one of the best remote session I ever had. This is very impressive. I think our followers and viewers are going to really benefit from this 20 minutes. So, to be honest with you, I think we all need to do this on a regular basis. 20 minutes is a good start, but it's not enough. I think we need at least 3-4 times a week, at least 3 times a week. So please tell us about your program, your online program, because many of our viewers and followers are obviously not in Chicago. So please tell us about your online program and how often you offer in a week and how can people sign up?
Absolutely, thank you. You're absolutely right that this virtual medium sometimes can be difficult in understanding the instructions and the visuals. All of these elements coming together can be quite a challenge. However, I have been doing my R&D since 13th of March. And I've been adding gadgets and I've been adding technology. Thank God I have a husband who's really expert with technology, so he's been helping me. And I feel very satisfied. I feel very content now that I have this system set up where people are able to hear me well, they're able to see me well, and they can connect with me from anywhere around the world. When they go to my website, ashoga.com, Ashoga is a combination of 2 words, Ashtanga Yoga, the 8 limbs of yoga on which the principle of yoga is set. So Ashoga Yoga, when they go to my website, they can sign up for my classes. I teach several classes each week, several meditation classes and yoga classes, and the schedule is on the website. So what they have to do is just buy the class. And as I said, any of your followers, any of your viewers, if they go to my website and use Dr. Aajay Shah as a coupon code, they get a gift of free yoga and free meditation class from my website with me, a live in-person yoga and meditation class. So they can always take advantage of that offer and give it a try and see how does a full 1 hour long class feels like. And it feels wonderful, because my goal is to tap into all body parts, to be able to cater to not only just strengthening the body, but also increase flexibility, increase endurance, and at the same time, include elements like pranayama, mudras, and mantras, and affirmations, so that it is not just a workout, it is also a moving meditation. It's almost as if you're flowing through, because when you're doing things with the awareness of the breath, it becomes a moving meditation. You don't have to do these two things separately. Now you're doing both of them together. So that becomes quite an enriching experience for the participants.
Oh, that's great. Now, I think so. We will start this 20-minute once a week. Hopefully, people will take advantage of that. And as people watch you, as people watch me progressing in this journey, I'm sure many people will start following this 20 minutes for sure. And if they like it, I think eventually I highly, highly recommend to sign up the classes because, like I said, 20 minutes a week is not enough. It's a great start, but it's not enough. I think 3-4 times a week would be a right thing to do. And as I understand from your website and talking to you, this program is actually one of the most cost-effective program because it's only $50 a month and it's for the whole family. So if there are, if the couple joins, it's for two people, $50, and there are about like 22 or 23 classes in a month. So it essentially comes down to about $2 or $2.50 per class for two people. So it's like $1 per person per class. That's like less than forget even Starbucks. It's less than even Dunkin' Donut coffee. So I think, to be honest with you, definitely this is very cost effective, very beneficial. And I think as I preach to all our friends, followers, and viewers about healthy lifestyle, stress management, sleep, endurance, physical activity, all those things are such a proper way weaved into this sessions that you don't have to many times go out and bang your knees on a treadmill. This can be possibly one of the only exercise you could do. Obviously, there is need for additional exercise, including cardio and strength training. But if you have time issues, then this can be one of the way you can start your physical activity. Saba said this can build flexibility, this can build endurance, this can even build more of a mental like a mindfulness. So I think it's going to be very important that we follow this 20 minutes. So let's thank Saba tonight. And then I will be posting, hopefully we'll have a fixed schedule so people can tune in every week at the same time, but we'll figure that out in the next few days. But let's thank Saba. Thank you, Saba.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shah. I will send you a link to my website and you can add that to the description so people can just click on that link and look at the membership details and the schedule.
Yep, we will do that. That's great. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a great evening. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.